Hello Internet and welcome back to Let's Play Vice City. And real quick before we begin, I am doing another set of side missions. I know I said I'd interchange between side missions and regular missions, but you know, I'm getting to the second island really soon, and I really wanted to get a few of these side missions out of the way before I move on. So as you can see, today I'm doing the paramedic missions. And to make this easier on you, I'm doing a counter of the people I kill. Yes, the innocent people I kill versus, you know, the people I save. Which I'll tell you how many I've saved at the end of this. But, yeah, it's just, the paramedic missions aren't very different from San Andreas. I personally prefer to do the missions in Northeast Vice City, which would be mostly Vice Point. And a little bit of Prawn Island, but you seldom have to go there. I think I only go there once in this playthrough. But yes, so you can see I have a little counter of people I kill while saving people. I got 2 there. Oh, now I'm not saying, you know, every time I kill a person take a drink, but this would make a hell of a drinking game. And you would be smashed within minutes. So yeah, if that's what you want, go for it. But, you know, I'm not encouraging that or anything. Everybody's dying at my hand! Anyway, tips. Obviously, don't bang up your vehicle. That would be very, very bad. Very, very bad. Because, let's face it, you need this vehicle, and you can't change it. So, keep it in as good condition as you can, even though, as you can see here, I'm crashing here and there, but they're light crashes. Nothing big and damaging. Or severely damaging, at least. Ooh, 16 people. What level am I on? Everybody's blood is filling the streets. When you go to pick up the patients, obviously don't kill them. Because you kill the patients, the mission's over. When you pick them up, as soon as they open the door, you might as well start driving. Because that's, you know, for some reason in this game, that's considered in. But once they sit down, that's when you get your time bonus. So, yeah. Be careful when using your siren, because that can actually be used against you. I have, in the past, used the siren, and a car gets out of the way and runs over a patient, and I fail. At level, like, 8 or 9. That's terrible. But, yes, don't rush. You will be encouraged to rush, but don't do it. Especially around level 12. When driving on the sand, use the handbrake and the regular brake at the same time when stopping. And obviously don't drive straight towards the victims, if you will. No, instead, try to go off to their side and let them run up to you. Believe me, I have footage of me running somebody over because I drove straight towards them. Yeah, that wasn't smart. Also, this is the second time I'm doing this because, the first time I did the paramedic mission, the game hung on me. It hung on me. Whatever. And as you can see, I'm derping it up a little. I derp it up throughout this whole, paramedic mission. But, yeah. So, yeah, you gotta get to level 12. To save everybody. And when you complete level 12, you get infinite sprint. So in other words, you can hold down X instead of repeatedly tapping, which is, you know, it's a nice comfort, if you will. But yeah, there's I don't think there's too much else I can add on this. I suppose if you wanted to do it on the West Island, I would go with the I would go with the downtown area because it's pretty compact there, and there's not a lot of turns. I've only done it there in Vice City Stories, which yeah, Vice City Stories is fun. I'd love to do a Let's Play of that, but it's not on the PC, and I don't have a capture card. If I did, I could totally do it on my PSP. It just got a new one, so, you know, that'd be fun. But, 38 people killed so far. Woo! Everybody's dying! Oh my. Also, forgive me if I sound a little stuffy and I'm coughing. I'm just getting over a cold. Colds suck. They suck so much. But, yeah. So, let's see. What else can I add? I'm editing this at 4 times speed. Like a mouse. Oh boy. Well, I suppose I could talk more about some of the radio stations if you guys want to hear it. Yeah, okay. Last thing I mentioned was Wave 103. This one's hosted by Adam First, and it features songs by Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Tears for Fears, Kim Wilde, Blondie, Flock of Seagulls, The Human League, Nina, The Bugles, Corey Hart, and many more. This station, it didn't really click with me at first, but, you know, later on, after hearing it a few times, I really started to like it, save for 1 or 2 songs, which are just kind of, what? But, you know, that's new wave music, which is not pop. Let's see, next on the list is Fever 105. And it's another one with Michael Jackson on it. Michael Jackson appeared a couple times here. It's also got the Pointer System, Tina Marie, Rick James, Mary Jane Girls, Kool and the Gang, Renee and Angela, and many more. And is hosted by the Lady Killer with a deep voice that makes you go, or, you know, whatever. And then there's Wild Style Pirate Radio, which is a lot of hip-hop. I don't really like that station because I'm not a hip-hop person. But if you are, you can look forward to songs by Zapp and Roger, Davey DMX, Man Parrish, Run DMC, Houdini, Curtis Blow, and many more. And then, of course, the last station, which I don't listen to at all because I can't understand a word they're saying. It's Radio Espantoso, which is, from what I understand, it translates to terrible radio. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it's got stuff by Lonnie Liston Smith, Benny More, I think that's how you pronounce it, Mungo Santa Maria, Xavier Cugat and his orchestra, Cachao, and many more. I'm sorry, I'm not good at pronouncing certain things. But, yeah. So, that's the story there. That's all the radio stations within Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and I highly recommend you to listen to them while you play. And, you know, I can't do that because, you know, I'm playing, you know, the Let's Play. Fortunately, I had my phone to listen to some music while I recorded this footage, and that turned out much better than just driving and listening to the sound of nothingness. So yeah, after I finish this, I'm gonna do 2 more side missions: PCJ Playground, along with Cone Crazy, which are 2 vehicle-based hidden missions, which means that they are, in order to activate them, you have to find the random, well, it seems random, but it's really predetermined, vehicles located in Vice City, and once you get in them, you start the mission. But I'll cover that a little bit more when I get to it. like I said, you know, be careful when using the sirens. I would make sure you're not anywhere near a patient when you use them. But, you know, if you're confident, go for it. I'm really struggling here to find more tips. I got no more tips. Oh, boy. Everybody's bleeding on the sand! There's really not too much else I can add here. I'm wondering how these guys, they're bleeding their guts out, and yet they have the strength to stand and even run and help themselves into the ambulance. Also, tell me, would you guys get into this ambulance right here? Seriously, take a look at it. And as you can see, I have killed 55 innocent people. And I only saved 78. Just like the real healthcare system. Saving only slightly more people than they kill. Anyway, the next mission, or side mission I'm about to do is PCJ Playground. Now, as you can probably tell, I had to turn off my mods because every time I would get on the bike for PCJ Playground, which is just north of the first safe house. Hang on, let me read this. You have 120 seconds to collect 24 checkpoints. You may collect them in any order. Pass through the first checkpoint to start the timer. So yeah, I had to do a fresh install of the game, and I reinstalled the mods later. So you'll have to deal with the slightly less shiny Vice City for this playthrough. Let me tell you, I derped this mission up, what, 2 or 3 times? Yeah. And I'm not talking about that. I mean, I failed. I failed the mission several times. Oh, lordy. I can't really tell you too many tips on this, other than, you know, which order to tackle all the cones. Or not cones, excuse me. All the checkpoints. And it's weird seeing it play again in, in normal speed rather than 4x speed. But, yeah. You want to watch out for some areas because, like, right here, yeah, you got the, you got that car. It will always come out. And then here comes another one. I don't know how I made that one. Because the other 2 times I completely effed it up. And it's only been, what? I don't know. I got 40 seconds left to screw around. Unfortunately, it's not enough because I'm focusing so hard on not doing the unique jumps by accident because, you know, I didn't have my checklist with me, which I definitely recommend keeping a checklist for all the side missions if you're doing 100%. That, you know, I completely failed at these missions. And at this point, you know, there's no hope. I gotta start all over again. So yes, as you can see, I failed, so let me give it another shot. This is actually the, my 3rd attempt. I failed the first 2. And, oh boy, this is not off to a good start. But don't worry, I completed this time. You're not gonna have to watch me do it over and over and over. Just twice! So, my tips are, you know, don't worry too much about accidentally triggering unique jumps before you've actually done the unique jumps. Unless, of course, you did the unique jumps well before this, which is great. But, let's see. Watch out for this vehicle, because it will mow you down. Sometimes it won't, sometimes it will. I hate you! Yeah, so, then, you know, you continue along, make a sharp turn here. I like to go through the pole. And then Another sharp turn. Make a nice fast jump there. Left around this corner. And then you want to get good speed here. Jump. And that's the hardest part right there. But I managed to do it in 1 minute 20 seconds. And I got $1,000 for it.
I shot you a mile away, man.
It is possible to do it much sooner than that. I've seen people do it in less than 1 minute. Anyway, I'm on to the Cone Crazy mission next, which is in the garage right by the safe house, or right behind the first safe house. So you want to go up to the very top and look for a I believe it's a stallion. Yes, look for a stallion. It'll always be in the same spot. If it's not here, you can leave and come back later, or you can bring your own stallion and just park it there, get out, get back in, and yeah, Cone Crazy. Collect 5 checkpoints without smashing any of the cones. Yeah, sorry, I didn't read that. So it's hard because you only get like 12 seconds for every cone, but if you know what you're doing, and I was carefully choosing which cones I'm getting. Yeah, as you can see, 10 cones. You gotta go quick. Boy. Fortunately, the cones are spaced out enough to, you know, give you some sufficient time. Let's see. Right here, these two checkpoints are your best friends because they're right there. And then you want to get this last one. Not the easiest. Use your X and square thing technique, and there you go. I set a record of 27 seconds. I'm sure anyone can do it much faster than me. But there you go. That's all you have to do, and that's it for today's episode of Let's Play Vice City. In the next episode, I'm pretty sure I'll do some actual missions. But that's it for this. That's it for this episode. So I'll see you all in the next episode, whatever that may be.